Vaseline, gasoline, or Yas Queen? Now, there have been some pretty amazing alternative fuel cars, and my favorite is the one that ran on chicken manure. I mean, it's a great green alternative, especially in big cities, where chicken manure is so plentiful. Oh, yeah. Now, look, if Beyonce didn't have a chauffeur that drove her everywhere, she'd probably be using a Yas Queen. But since we're asking about normal automobiles that actually exist, the correct answer is gasoline. Gasoline, y'all. Come on. How many of you knew that? You knew that one, right? All right. Hey, whoa. 24,100 players are 1 for 1. You're doing it. You're cooking with Yas. Get it, like gas? And okay, you get it. And you're moving on to the next one. Question number 2. What is Bruce Springsteen's well-known nickname? The hourly worker, the retired custodian, or the boss? Now, I just found out Bruce Springsteen has a Netflix special. Wow, okay, that feels like a personal shot at me. You know how bad I want a Netflix special, right? Why do you hate me, Bruce? Okay, you know, if you're watching right now, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, Bruce. Okay, so Bruce, the hourly worker Springsteen, has a certain ring to it. It's a bad ring, which might explain why it's wrong. But to all his screaming middle-aged fans, Bruce is known as the boss. The boss. Yes, Bruce, the boss Springsteen. Hey, great job. We got 21,052 players who are 2 for 2 and are still playing for $7,500. You're doing great, all right? Hey, you were born to run to the next one, which is question number 3. Lululemon is a popular brand of what? Sparkling soda, athletic wear, or floor cleaner? So, the Jacksonville Jaguars' new quarterback, Nick Foles, just signed an endorsement deal with Lululemon. And man, I want to roast him so bad for it, but it's kind of hard without giving away the answer. So, you know, I'll just wait until after the question. So, would I drink a sparkling soda called Lululemon? Yeah. Would I clean my floors with Lululemon? Duh, of course I would. Would I spritz a Lululemon over a hot, heaping plate of crab legs that I eat in my car? 1,000,000 times yes. Come on now. But those scenarios make no sense, now do they? Because Lululemon is athletic wear. Athletic wear, everybody. That is the correct answer. And that means NFL quarterback Nick Foles is a pitchman for a ladies' athleisure company. You know, that'd be like if Tom Brady did ads for Uggs. Wait a minute. Tom Brady did do ads for Uggs. Man, I almost forgot about that. That was crazy. All right, hey, we've got 14,497 players who are 3 for 3, and let's bring on the next one, question number 4. Which of these is a motorcycle gang seen on the TV series Riverdale? West Side Warriors, East Side Stingers, or South Side Serpents? Hey, by the way, did you hear they accidentally dropped the next episode of Riverdale early on Apple TV over the weekend? Oh, you didn't? Okay, I guess that makes sense. It wasn't really big news. Every headline can't be hard-hitting, people. Now, if you're a Riverdale fan, you were probably shocked when Jughead crossed to the wrong side of town and joined a gang. But which side of town did he cross? Well, the clue posted in our Confetti official fan group said, slither your way to victory. Because the correct answer is South Side Serpents. South Side Serpents! Yeah, that's the correct answer. Look at that. Four questions down. And we got 10,913 players who are still in the mix for that $7,500. You're doing great. And next up, we have a video question. Take a look. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Now, I'm just playing. This isn't the famous Jurassic Park where hundreds of people lost their lives. It's the Galapagos Islands. Oh, these words. By the way, how was Jurassic Park allowed to reopen so many times? Anybody ever think about that? I mean, if Mickey and Minnie ate a bunch of people at Disneyland, there's no way it opens back up. What are we talking about right now? The Galapagos. All right, here we go. Question number 5. What was the name of the ship that Charles Darwin sailed into the Galapagos? The Bounty, the Beagle, or the Bismarck? Hey, so not only did Darwin study tortoises in the Galapagos Islands, you know, he enjoyed eating tortoises. What about a tortoise makes someone say, I want to put that in my mouth? You know, their warty skin, maybe their hard shell, or the fact that they're an endangered species? Well, I couldn't find how they came up with the name of his ship, so I made up my own backstory. And here it is. Darwin used to read the comic Peanuts and think to himself, I wonder how a human like Charlie Brown evolved from a dog like Snoopy. These two creatures are oh so different. So Darwin set off for the Galapagos in a ship named for Snoopy's breed, which is Beagle. The Beagle is the correct answer. Yes, we're halfway done, y'all, and it's the survival of the fittest with 6,786 players who are still in the game. But if you're already out, hey, here are some positive affirmations to take the sting away. Remember, you and you alone hold the power to choose happiness. Great advice, great advice. But if happiness involves singing a bad falsetto of Mariah Carey in the shower, maybe don't. Who would do that? That's crazy. I mean, I'm talking to you, JD. It was Heartbreaker. It happened at approximately 7:30 a.m. in your master bathroom in unit number 14 at 637 St. George Avenue. Okay, what are you doing? Don't give out my address. Great. I guess I gotta move now. Anyway, let's just see the next question. It's question number 6. What is the outside of an official NFL football primarily made from? Cowhide, pigskin, or polyurethane? Now look, as we mentioned earlier, Rob Gronkowski officially retired, everybody. And after his announcement, he made an emotional speech where he said, Gronk no more like football. Gronk grateful for Patriots organization. Gronk considered himself luckiest man on earth. Is what Mr. Gronkowski said. All right, now look, a lot of sporting equipment is made of polyurethane-based synthetics, and NFL footballs are not one of them. They call a football pigskin for a reason. I just don't know what that reason is, because the official NFL football is made from cowhide, everyone, cowhide, which is the correct answer. Did you know it? Because if not, it's a no party foul. Oh, damn. Yeah. Can you see my pants from here? Oh my goodness. So we have I cannot stop laughing at what's happening right now. Okay. A lot of you thought it was pigskin. Over 7,100 of you thought it was pigskin, because that's what they, sometimes they throw in the pigskin, but it's cowhide, y'all, cowhide. Oh! But hey, if you just got knocked out, it's all good. Share those answers with your friends who are still in the game. Maybe a free life saved you, I'm not sure. Regardless of all that, we've got 3,397 players who are still perfect through 6 questions, and this next one is out of this world. Here we go. Question number 7. Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman in space, was the first astronaut to appear on what? An episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, a U.S. postage stamp, or a Wheaties box? Now, I feel kind of bad for the 3rd astronaut from the first lunar mission. Now, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, they get all the glory. But there was another dude there, too. Yeah, and he's kind of like Michelle from Destiny's Child. I mean, I'm sure he's doing fine, but he ain't Beyonce, all right? Now, Mae Jemison was a trailblazing astronaut, and in 1992, she orbited the Earth for a week in the Space Shuttle Endeavour. Just a year later, she put her stamp on the world of pop culture, but it wasn't on a literal stamp. And she didn't tell kids to eat their Wheaties. No, she appeared in an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. And that is the right answer. She's a lifelong fan of the franchise and got to play a character named Lieutenant Palmer. It's pretty epic, it's pretty awesome. All right, look at this. We got 1,848 players who are 7 for 7 and 3 questions away from a $7,500 payday. And next up, it's all relative. It's a question about celebrity families. All right, here we go. Question number 8. Which actress has the oldest son? Sofia Vergara, Taraji P. Henson, or Halle Berry? You know, my favorite celebrity family is the Rhymes. I mean, come on. Of course, I'm talking about Leanne and her father, Busta. Yeah, that's right. They're related. You want proof? No, thank you. You're not my boss. Bruce Springsteen is. Now, which actress has the oldest son? Well, even though she's the youngest of these choices, the correct answer is the mother of 27-year-old Manolo. And that would be Sofia Vergara. Vergara. That's the only way I can say it. Hey, all right, we got 1,501 players who have survived our first 8 questions. You get 2 more and you're winning some cash tonight. Let's do this. The next one, question number 9. Which of these is the last name the famous painter was born with? Botticelli, Renoir, or Rembrandt? Hey, did you know that Whoopi Goldberg's real last name isn't Goldberg? Yeah, her real name is Karen Johnson. And I know you all are here for some fun Whoopi Goldberg facts, so you're welcome. All right, so Sandro Botticelli was actually born Alessandro Filippi, which is an awesome name, but it makes him wrong. Rembrandt was born with the name Rembrandt, and Renoir was born Pierre-Auguste Renoir, which means you're missing something. Rembrandt was his birth name, but it was his first name. So, Renoir is the correct answer. All right, hey, we got 978 players who are 9 for 9. We're about to give away $7,500. Who's gonna take it? It could be Jeff from Oregon, or Danielle from Maryland, or maybe Ned from Hawaii. I don't know if any of these people are real. I'm just sort of guessing. Anyway, it's time for the final question. Here it is. What filmmaker won an Oscar for a film 20 years after it was first released? Orson Welles, Ingmar Bergman, or Charlie Chaplin? Now, you know what my favorite part of this job is? Giving away cash, of course. That is a lot more fun than laying off staff, which is also one of my duties here at Confetti. I had to have some real difficult conversations earlier today. And the trick is to never look anyone in the eye. Just never do it. All right, so time to talk about some movies you've probably never seen. Charlie Chaplin won an Oscar for Limelight. Orson Welles won a Best Original Screenplay of Citizen Kane. Ingmar Bergman was nominated for writing and directing Cries and Whispers. So which movie was it? Well, the one that came out in 1952, but won in 1972 was Limelight, so Charlie Chaplin! He used to do the movies like that, right? Yeah, 1952, Chaplin was banned during the McCarthy era, and Limelight became eligible for an Oscar when it first officially played in the US in 1972. Awesome. So how many winners do we have tonight?